Where are we, Claire?
We're in the van.
And the reason why we're in the van is because we've got a little damp issue that we're trying to sort out. So when we're not working, we find ourselves in the van now because we're really worried leaving heat on in the van unattended.
It's not good, I don't think.
So if you can hear some background noise, that's the heater that's currently on our damp patch, and also the dehumidifier. It's quite limiting actually, but we're living life on the drive.
People live it to the max. We just live it on the drive.
And while we're here, we thought we'd make the best of it because we are intent on getting back out in St. Chris very, very shortly. Probably shorter than what you think. We're gonna get this thing back on the road. But I think you put a few messages out to say that you wanted some questions for us to answer.
People quite often ask us different questions, and I thought, well, actually, why don't we just get them all, bung them all together while we're sat in the van? Let's just answer some questions.
Right, so let's just get straight into it then.
We've got loads of questions, so we're just going to go for it.
All right.
Okay?
First question then.
Now, the first question is really directed at you.
Oh.
It's from a guy called Carl Hoyle. When are you going to admit...
Coil Hoyle?
Carl
Hoyle. Oh,
when are you going to admit that a caravan is simply a better way to go on holiday in this country? When are you going to finally admit it, Andrew?
Well, probably never. And that's because, I don't know, for me, I can see if somebody were to set a caravan up for me, I'd enjoy it. Not a static one. I mean, that's a different matter.
No, a tourer.
A tourer. Because you've got more room, I get that. But I just like, when I'm done, it's like, right, we're done here, let's go. I unplug, that's it, gone. And that's why I like motorhomes and vans. So, but it's something, I must admit, caravans, there's some lovely caravans, isn't
Well, you nearly bought that little Bailey, didn't you, a couple of years ago?
That Discovery, was it?
Little Bailey, I don't really know what it was called. It was quite a small one, little two-berth caravan.
D4,
it was lovely. It was really nice, yeah.
Yeah. So
okay, so there's no tour of a caravan coming.
No, in answer to your question, Carl, never. Thank you. Moving on.
Okay, Paul Crosby.
Yeah.
He wants to know, when is Andy doing the voiceover for Christmas M&S video?
The Christmas M&S, can you imagine that? This isn't just normal food. It's Barnsley chop. Yeah, that's not happening either.
M&S, yeah, that's not happening. Okay, so Gary Train's interested to know who is the one most responsible for breakages.
1,000%, but I'll guarantee this, Gary. On the rare occasion that I break something, we never hear the end of it. However, Claire breaks everything. She is strong. She's stronger than she looks.
I'm really strong underneath this hoodie, you know.
She's got Irish blood in her and she tends to break things. One time, actually, she nearly broke my neck. Can you remember that time?
Yeah, but that was an accident.
It wasn't. I had a very, very stiff neck and I was laid down in bed. It makes me laugh because this is true. And I was laid down in bed trying to keep still. It was that painful. Claire came to bed, grabbed the pillow that was under my head
by accident,
and did like, you know where they used to do it, where you got loads
of tablecloth and you pull it off,
and just pulled it. Unfortunately, she's not very good at the tablecloth thing, so my head and neck went with it.
I think it fixed you, didn't it? But yeah, it is me. I recently broke the shower glass thing, didn't I? I didn't even realise I'd done it.
Pass it off.
Didn't even realise I'd done it.
I went into the bathroom. I'm just brushing my teeth. I'm thinking there's a bit missing there on the shower door. And
it's just chipped off somehow.
You knew nothing of it. However, we can't find the plastic bit that's chipped off.
Don't know what that is. I've probably hoovered it up. Anyway, thank you, Gary, for that. So Mary-Ann Voles wants to know, why don't we do branded dog jackets?
Well, we'd love to, actually, because we've got our hoodies and things like that. But when we do these things, it costs quite a lot of money to get them produced. And
we've looked at it, haven't we?
With some things, by the time you put a markup on it to sell it at retail, you know, because we'll be transparent, we do want to make some money from it. You do. It's Claire that does all that stuff, and she works so hard on it.
I love it.
So, but with some things, it's just by the time that you put any margin on it to sell for profit, it's more expensive than what you can buy elsewhere, and we just can't buy it in
that's because we want the best quality ones. We won't have cheap ones.
You know, you can get cheap ones done.
You
can even get them a bit cheaper where you don't actually see the products before they go out, but we don't want that, do we? No, you check everything.
I check them. So we probably, that isn't something that's happening soon.
I'd like to be able to do it because I think that'd be great. It'd look fantastic, wouldn't they? But
I'd love to do that, but it's just not happening at the moment, is
at
it?
the moment, no.
No, we've looked at biker stuff as well, haven't we?
We always test things like
Yeah.
with the hoodies. We tested them way before.
Yeah.
With the t-shirts, we tested them way before. And then we've been testing some snowds.
Yeah, for biker.
So I've been wearing it. They're just not good enough. So we'll not sell them.
No.
Simple
No.
as.
No.
Sorry about that.
We'd like to say that if you're buying something from us,
It's got a
we're
quality.
really confident with it, yeah.
It was like when we first started and they said, oh, you're selling merch. And we go, it's not merch. Because we don't want to sell merch. We want to sell
It's quality
something that's
camping stuff, isn't it?
quality, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think, we wear these all the time.
Yeah.
And people that's received them, they love them as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So no, I'm afraid to that,
Sorry
Marianne.
about
Okay, so Stephanie wants to know, which famous person would you like to have a weekend away with in St. Christopher?
that. Ooh, what about you?
A famous person.
Yeah.
I think I'd go for Brad Pitt, someone like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was thinking Gordon Ramsay or something like that, so you can like
Gordon Ramsay, no.
knock up some stuff while you're like loved up with Brad Pitt.
What are you bringing that's famous?
Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, is that what you're bringing?
Oh, we're going to somebody to make some
Such
food,
a
or
lie. You're not bringing Gordon Ramsay.
or maybe somebody that I could have some interesting conversation with
Who?
for once. Something like that. I weren't going to bring like
Cindy
I don't
Crawford.
know. Yeah.
She got to have an interesting conversation with you.
I think my answers to these questions are going to change around. Wow. Yeah.
Okay, so
Wait.
Gordon Ramsay's your answer then.
I was thinking that he could cook us some nice food. I take it that I'll be going out when you and Brad are in St. Chris. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I hope he sleeps in damp patch. I know.
Sorry.
Keep going.
Right, Richard Mayers wants to know, would we give a tent box a go?
Tent box. The dry robe of cars. That's what I've heard them as.
So that's the box you see on top of the cars, isn't it?
Richard, I would, because I'm adventurous. No chance.
No, I think I'd like to try it. What happens if you roll out?
What do you mean roll out?
Because it's on top of your car, isn't it?
It's just like this.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'd be up for that.
No, you wouldn't. It has to be, wind would have to be in the right direction, temperature would have to be in a perfect spot. You got more chance of hot air ballooning than getting clear in a tent box. Unless Brad Pitt turns up.
Yeah, be straight in tent box. Okay, so we're not trying that.
No.
Okay, right. Tracy Cruxon, would you convert another van, Andy?
I would, but current UK legislation won't allow me to.
How come?
Well, because it's not a good thing, is it? I can't meet the regs. Not that there are any regs, but I'm sure they'll find some.
Do people check the regs?
I think they do, yeah, but no, I enjoyed...
St. Chris the First, did you check the regs for him then?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. So, no, I wouldn't do one again. It took such a long time, and when you're just doing it on your own and not getting any help, it's quite difficult. I'm quite envious of people that did it as a couple. I saw this couple called Claire and Brad, and they did it. So no,
we're not good at converting
not
a
a
van.
minute. It just depends. To be fair, Tracy, I changed my mind. I can argue with myself. I can change my mind in an hour. So you never know. Watch this
Maybe
space.
if you had more time, you might be interested in doing something like that. You kind of enjoyed it, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I do. We've got time, but
Actually, we love
I
that
ain't got
van
time.
as well.
So
Yeah, okay. So maybe not. Now, this is an interesting question. Julie Bromfield, are CLs worth the money?
100%. I don't even have to think about that. 100%. We've stayed at some amazing CLs. I think, and that's where Caravan and Motorhome Club excel. Everybody told us, but it's worth having the membership for access to the CLs. They're all fantastic. So yeah, it's a lovely way to do it, I think, because you really feel like you're camping. One of the things on the bigger sites, sometimes I just feel like I'm in a car park. I do, and I didn't get into it for that.
Yeah.
I got into it because I was sold the dream of being able to park up wherever you want. And I mean, that ain't a thing, is it really? I know people do it and everything, and that's fine. But for us, we don't feel that comfortable doing that type of thing, do we?
It's just not us, is it?
It's not you. So.
No wild camping happening here.
Sorry about that. The heat were getting very intense.
Okay, would you like your next question?
Yeah, go on.
Lots of people interested in this one.
Yeah.
Mark Eastwood, Helen Parker, Debbie and Pete Hoare, Jack Granger. How did we meet and what drew us to each other?
We met in TGI's and I got talking to Claire and she was telling me something about how she used to have a magazine that she did. And I thought, well, that's quite creative.
Yeah, you said I was quite an interesting character. It drew me to you. I was a bit quirky is how you described me. I don't know what you mean by quirky, really. I'm not that quirky.
Do you?
Met in TGI's, yeah.
Yeah, so, and
we've not been there for a while.
And I bought a drink, and then you bought a drink. And I thought, well, that's all right.
Yeah, of course I did.
Yeah.
I think because you were enjoying yourself so much, I think you bought a third drink.
Did I?
Yeah. So that's how we met in TGI's.
Yeah, there you go, TGI's.
Yeah, okay. Now, next one. Claire, what is Andy's worst habit? And Andy, what is Claire's worst habit? You go first.
No, you go first. Because I need to know what depths we're going to on these answers.
Okay, right, okay. Your bad habit?
Claire Jelena.
What are you going on about that for?
We'll talk about it later.
So, bad habits. I don't know how detailed we want to be. We want to be like a nice bad habit, don't we?
Tell them warts and all. I ain't got
nice
no
bad
warts.
habit.
I got them cleared up. Tell them what it is.
Should we talk about your toenails? No. Should we talk about...
Go on.
Joking.
Go on then.
I was joking.
No, go on.
What about just the fact that you're a workaholic?
What, is that a bad habit?
I think that's a good habit, but, I think that's fair to say, aren't you?
Yeah, I think it's an issue.
Yeah, I think it's an issue, yeah. So what about me? Because I don't really have any bad habits.
You sniff.
Oh, I do sniff, yeah.
This is what you don't see. Maybe if you look back on previous videos, but
I do sniff, yeah.
this is why I'm a workaholic. It takes so much time to edit. It's not as bad now. You got it under control. But we'd go, where are we, Claire? Well, today we're in Buxton. Like that. And then it were like, honestly, our videos were like a scene from Rocky. Like, that's what she's sniffing at. And then we'd get this.
That's not really on the videos, that's at home, isn't it? Is that my worst habit then, the sniffing?
That's one of them. You're not the tidiest.
You're not?
Not now, I've given in. I'll tell you a story. You want a story?
No point in being too tidy.
No, I'll tell you a story, right? Because this is, if we're going to get to know us a bit better. When we first met, I used to be very ordered and orderly. Some people said that I had OCD. That's
you
gone.
Still do, but...
That's gone. It's totally cured because there's no point.
Have I cured your OCD?
But what happened was, and this is where we nearly parted ways.
I knew what you were going to say.
Because Claire came over and I opened my spice rack and I went, look at that. And she went, what? And I said, I've ordered...
It's not impressing me.
I've ordered all the spices into alphabetical order so I know where to get things. And Claire looked at me squaring eye, put her hands on all the spices and went...
I mixed them up. It was a hilarious moment, wasn't it? I thought it was a funny joke, but it upset you, didn't it?
Deeply. That right?
So how's your spice rack looking now?
I don't know, I don't look at it anymore. You'll go in it.
It's a right mess. It's a right mess.
I bet it is, yeah. Anyway, so that's that. Yeah, so that's habits.
Philosophical. Great name. If either of you could trade in each other, who would it be for?
So what would you do?
Well, I've said Brad Pitt, haven't I?
Have you got a thing for Brad Pitt?
Not really, but I can't think of anybody else.
Got
How
Idris
about you?
Elba last year.
How about you?
Me? Who was that lass at that wedding? Your mate? Your mate's mate? That with blonde hair, that tiger lass? Anyway, moving on. I'm kidding. That's a good joke, though, isn't it?
Okay, so Scott wants to know, how did you hurt your lips? Is that something that you're going to keep a secret forever? That could be something like a hidden gem that nobody will ever find out, or do you want to share?
I don't know if I want to share this with YouTube. Okay.
Let's leave that.
No, I think it needs answering because I nearly answered it in Egypt. But so basically, I'm a coffee drinker, and when you watch yourself on YouTube for a little bit, you notice. I thought, well, her teeth are whiter than mine, so I'm gonna do something about it. So I went and bought some chemical strippers for my teeth. But in A Tale of Misadventure, it had like this.
Oh, hey up.
In A Tale of Misadventure, it had this stuff that you had to brush on. And I was just like, I'm busy, I just brushed that on. But I think what happened was the stick from the bottle to put the brush into the bottle were caked in all this chemicular stuff. And as I was painting my teeth, it went all on my lips, and I didn't think much of it. I didn't find the bit that was in the packet that was the neutralizer for it, and I just went to bed. I woke up next day there were more splits on my lips than Moulin Rouge. But it was painful. And this is where my OCD don't come into it, because you think if you'd protect the lips. But that week I did have pickled onions. You made me this. You went to Costa and you bought the hottest sandwich that I didn't even know that they sold.
I was just looking after you, weren't I? I like to feed you and make sure you...
So that were it. So, and I think Claire still got whiter teeth than mine because I had to come off that. So
you binned it off, didn't you?
I had to bin it off, so that's where I am, unfortunately.
Now, this is interesting. Greg Murray wants to know if Andy, or is it true that Andy can do James Bond impressions? You've been called the Yorkshire Miami Vice before, haven't you?
Have I really?
Yeah.
When?
The Yorkshire Don Johnson.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
can I do a James Bond impression?
Of course you can.
What's this say? Miss
Shaken not stirred or something?
Miss Funny Fanny, or what does this say?
Money Penny. She's called Miss Money Penny.
No, that's it then, Miss Money Penny.
What did you call her?
I don't know.
To bleep that bit out.
Yeah.
Okay. And also Greg talked about, would we ever do a guided European tour?
What's taking you around? We can't even find End at Road. All right, taking you down to Dorset, somewhere like that. Dorset's in Europe. Before you say. Where did that laugh come from?
I don't know. Okay, now this is an interesting question.
Bradford.
Now let's move on to a different topic, really, about sort of our style of YouTube videos.
Yes.
So Alan Richardson loves Claire's facial expressions when Andy comes out with a joke, sometimes a good joke, sometimes a terrible joke. Do the jokes get funnier off camera?
we cut so much out. There's a lot of things.
We have to, because we don't want to get banned.
No, we don't want to get banned. We have a very broad sense of humour.
I like to think it's like the old-fashioned sense of humour that you used to have in the past, where it wasn't really a problem.
Yeah, we've been doing a bit of research because we've got something coming up, which is we've got a job and a different job. And we've been doing a lot of research for that. Tell you what it is. We've actually got a spot on Caravan Radio.
A weekly one.
We've got a weekly spot.
Forever. Hopefully.
Hopefully. So we've been putting a lot of time into that.
Got to be careful
We're
nowadays.
pretty much in front of cameras, modelling, presenting, tour guiding.
What are you modelling?
All sorts, chinos, everything. Our background's in visuals and being in front of cameras. So the radio work is different for us, isn't it? So we're trying to do that. But, we've been looking at not what's out now, because when you look at what's out now compared to what used to be out.
When we were in our 20s.
It were hilarious.
Oh, brilliant, yeah.
But then when you watch it back now, and you just think, well, you wouldn't be able to say that, you won't be able to say that, because I think it's got to the stage where, unfortunately, some people wake up and within the first 5 minutes they're looking at what they're going to be offended by.
Yeah.
And I think a joke's a joke. A joke's
it is a joke.
If you're saying it nasty and you're laughing at somebody's expense, then we don't
That's
we don't
but we don't do
punch
that,
down, do we?
No.
Although if somebody has a pop at us, then I'll have a pop back. I don't care, because like Claire always says, don't be rude, and I think, well, they're being rude to me, so tough. That's it, and that's why sometimes you might see the odd rude comment back to people, because it's just not. And if anybody has a go at Claire, well, then that's it. That's it. They're having it.
So Liz Stone wants to know, she likes how we bounce off each other. Oh. Is it scripted?
No.
It's not, is it?
No, it's not scripted.
Sometimes we know roughly what the video's about and what we're going to do, but what happens in between happens and we just do it.
It's not scripted. We don't go out and we don't sit down and write scripts, and we're doing it for this Caravan Radio just so that we're not going to, fumble his words.
Got to be careful with that, yeah.
Yeah, but no, it's not scripted at all. With the videos, we've got an idea of what kind of video we want to make. Sometimes you get back from somewhere and you think, No, I don't know if we've said anything funny. And then when you start watching it back, just
It is funny.
normal life is just funny. To be fair, we're a bit odd, aren't we? You know,
What do you mean?
when we're just odd, we're
Who's
not
odd?
like well, both of us, like how we interact with each other. It's just that's basically how we
Yeah.
are. We
Yeah.
wake up and we sing at each other, and you know, if somebody says something, we'll pick a song and put that word into it, and it's all like light-hearted banter. And if you came to ours for tea, and we were making tea and laying table, it'd just be like
fun.
that. That's it. We're quite upbeat people, aren't we?
Yeah.
We don't.
Do you know one of the funniest things we've done recently is we danced in the kitchen with our motorcycle helmets on, didn't we?
Yeah.
To the streets of Philadelphia, which you can't really dance to either, but we danced in the kitchen. We had a right good time, didn't we?
Yeah, that's it.
Weird. Anyway,
But that's what we do, you know, like life can be really serious, can't it? And, you know, I think both myself and Claire, we've had serious times. It's not a serious time now. We've had very serious times, and, you know, we found each other and we want to make the best of it, and everything's a laugh. Even if we're not well, when things go wrong, it's funny, you know. We've got a big damp patch in van, that there's worse things than having a damp patch.
There is, yeah.
If you can hear banging, it's fireworks, just so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hadn't took a wrong turn.
Next question. Daz Lee, Barry Watson Dochin, and Doreen Dixon don't have camper vans, motorhomes, caravans, but enjoy watching.
Brilliant.
So they wanted to know, you know, how many other guys out there don't have camper vans and motorhomes, but still watch us. And did we bear that in mind? You know, did we think about that we're trying to get to a broader audience? You don't have to have a motorhome to enjoy our videos.
I think when we make our videos, we try and keep in mind, or what the aim is, I suppose, that we want people to, anybody can watch it. We make them for entertainment, and if they're not entertaining or entertain us, then we don't think we've done our job.
That's right.
But we don't really release a video that we don't like. You know, we like it, don't we?
We do like
them.
it, yeah.
So sometimes in summer, what we've found is when we're doing campsites, we know that people watch us to find locations to stay at. So we have started this last season where we do a tour of it and be a bit more helpful in that way by showing you what it's like so that you can book it. But we want it so that whether you've got a motorhome or your caravan or you don't, you can watch it and just
For
like
fun,
it.
and have a laugh and a giggle.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like, you don't have to have a Ferrari to watch Top Gear when it were at its prime, you know. It's just so that it's just entertaining.
That's the plan, isn't it?
We want people to sit down and have a laugh.
Yeah.
We want to like brighten people's lives.
We
up a bit.
really, really want to do that, and I think, hope that we are doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's important, isn't it?
Oh, we're getting really deep.
Yeah, anyway, let's stop that then. Next question. How many pairs of chinos does Andy actually own? That's from Nicola Yale Casaletto.
Well, that depends. Have we got that oil out? I say we.
I've not tried yet. Yeah, the royal we. I've not tried yet, but you've got about 5 pairs, I think.
5 or 6.
Blue, green, couple of beige.
I like my beige ones. I think they look nice with brown boots. Only thing is, you got to be careful.
Of what?
Spillages.
I know, it's really obvious on that, isn't it? A greasy mark.
I know, so I don't know where it's from. So yeah, about 5.
I haven't got that out yet. I need to do that. Yeah.
Some
okay.
are stretchy. They're all action, but yeah.
I haven't written to Marks and Spencer's yet, but I will do that.
Don't bother.
Somebody very kindly tagged them into a Facebook post, but they've not responded
Have
to
they
it.
not responded?
No. How
I'm
rude.
sick of this.
How rude.
Getting knocked back.
Do you get randomly recognised when we're out and about? And how do you feel about it? I like it.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, I do like it. I like when people come and talk to you. There's some people that that you can tell know you, but they don't probably know how to approach you. But everybody, we love it. Don't
Love
we?
it. Please say hello if you see us.
There's certain areas that you can go to. It's a bit like, it's situational in a lot of places, because if you're on a campsite, then people will recognise you. But then you get, when you're out and about in town, we've been
In Barnsley, Sheffield.
we got Honfleur in France. We met some
Honfleur,
people.
yeah.
Skye down south.
Right.
The best ones are where you're walking and you walk down the street, and then somebody will walk up to you and they go, and you go, and I go, and you go, like that.
Is that your best one?
Yeah.
Do you know the most embarrassing one for me?
What?
We were in Western Supermare and I was bending over to pick up Pablo's thing.
Okay.
And somebody said, "Where are we, Claire?" I was like bending over with sorting Pablo out. It was really embarrassing. I said, "Oh!" Right, lots of interest in this next section.
Right.
Guitar. Lots of interest.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
So Chrissy Pringle wants to know, would Andy ever play his own music on the videos and earn some royalties?
Done it. We used to have like a theme song that I wrote in the early days, where the ones where I go, "I'm Andy and this is my wife Claire, and we live in Barnsley, blah, blah," and all this. And the music behind that was music that I'd written for the channel. And initially I thought, oh, well, we'll save a bit of money because these music licenses that you have to pay for so that you can use it on YouTube, they cost a lot of money, don't
Yeah,
they?
they do,
Spent a lot of money on these because the music's important. We don't use it as much now because when you study all where people turn off and everything, and for us, our audience, with the longer music things where it's all pretty, people tend to skip it, so we stop doing them as much. But
Could we use that music again, do you think?
can do if you want, but there's a reason why we don't. I'll get to that in a bit. But the idea was going to be that I were going to write all the music for it, and then it's just too much of a job. On these libraries that you can get, they're so good, and the quality of the music. There's some absolutely amazing talent on them things, and you can just find that right emotion for what you want to do. It is important. If we use music, I think about it a lot.
You
and
do,
I go,
yeah.
no, and you can tell just straight away. Oh,
Something I pick,
feel like it.
you'll be like, "Don't match." Oh, it's great.
Claire likes mini disco music. It's
But,
like, you know, if you got a lovely scene, morning scene all mix, and then Claire's got like that.
Wakes you up.
But one of the reasons why we don't use that is because we had it on under this vlog that we did, and somebody left a comment, and like, "Really good vlog, but what is that nauseating music underneath?" I thought, all right, well,
It's yours.
it was mine.
So maybe, but at the moment you don't really have the time for that. So no, not so much. Okay, so Andy and Joe want to know who is the most influential guitarist?
What, mine?
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many. I've been doing it that long.
When you were a child, when you were growing up, what made you think about the guitar?
So Slash were one of them from Guns N' Roses. I just thought it were cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked Back to the Future. I liked the solo in Huey Lewis and the News, Power of Love.
Oh yeah.
I used to listen to them and think, wow. Dire Straits, Brothers in Arms, like my uncle used to have that, and he also liked Queen, but I didn't really like Queen then, but I do now. But so I like the sound of stuff. I remember one Christmas, I wanted Thriller album, like the actual thing. So my auntie said, "Oh, I'll get you it," but she didn't actually get me it. She bought it for herself, and then she recorded.
Did she tape it?
She taped it and gave it me like this Scotch tape thing or whatever they were. But on the other side of it was Star Wars music, which were great. So she spent a bit of time doing it. But, and it had a solo, a guitar solo. I used to pretend to do it before then.
Did you?
Yeah. So anyway, back to the question. Slash. But then after that, I got into people like Steve Vai and more technical stuff. And then once I've gone through all that and, you know, studied all that stuff, then it's, you know, you mellow a bit. And I like all sorts of stuff, you know, all sorts. Some people can play one note and bring you to your knees.
Okay, so Beverly Bagshaw, was there ever a guitar score that actually you struggled to get right, I guess, when you were learning the guitar?
Yeah, there's a piece you've got to practice all the time. It's called Eugene's Trick Bag, and it's from the film Crossroads, and it's this jewel that's at the end of it, and it's like based off like a Paganini thing.
Never heard of it.
No, Paganini, you know, that ham and cheese thing.
It sounds like something in Costa.
So they're really difficult. And then since then...
Can you do it now?
I'd have to practice it like a lot.
You?
Yeah. There's certain things that you've just got to like keep at. It's a bit like a fitness, isn't it? You know what I mean? So
I see, yeah.
You might run a marathon last year. It don't mean that you can do it this year.
Yeah, okay.
But you've probably got skills to be able to do it. So yeah, that's one of them. There's a lot.
So this is a similar question. Your main influences, and you know, you have created your own work then, haven't you?
Yeah. So my main influences, so Slash, Steve Vai, but I also like Joe Walsh from Eagles, Dave Gilmour, Pink Floyd, and then there's everybody in there. There's like Jimi Hendrix and Santana and Richie Blackmore, and Jeff Beck. Wow.
Yeah, well, I did ask you once if you'd ever played a Wham song on the guitar. You never have.
I've done Last Christmas a few times. Oh God, we're coming back up to that season.
So maybe we could do a few Wham songs on the guitar and I could bring my recorder. Next question. Alan Smith, have you ever considered creating online guitar courses?
It's just time, Alan. You know, that's it. And yeah, it's just time. The thing that I enjoy about teaching guitar is it's the people that I get to meet.
Yep.
Because everybody's a different challenge, and that's why. So the pure, just doing a course, writing it all down and that's not me, really, if I'm honest. I find that very dull. What I like is, I want to play guitar. All right, what's your background? Oh, well, I've done this, that, and other. Okay, right. Oh, well, and then trying to work somebody out and how their brain works and how, you know,
how they're going to learn best.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of people come and they've been trying to do it for years, not being able to do it, and then it's just finding that angle that can make guitar click with what they know.
Yeah.
And I love that, and I get to meet some amazing people that do amazing things, you know, and have had amazing lives. And some that haven't had amazing lives as like what you class as exciting and stuff like that, but they've got like a right nice spirit about them, and I love all that. That's what
you
I
like.
like.
That, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, can you play the banjo?
No.
Okay, Wayne Sutton, what's your favourite song to play?
To play? I love playing Hotel California solo.
I was just about to say to you, that's my favourite song I've heard you play. You play that so beautiful.
Because
that
it's
solo.
the nuances in it. To play it properly, you've got to really listen to it. So I love that.
Is it hard to play that solo?
It's not like it's like mad technically hard.
Yeah.
But to make it sound right, you got to study it.
Yeah.
And you've got
it's
to have,
very good when you do
you've got
that.
to like really listen to what they're doing. So I like that one. And then technical stuff, For the Love of God, Steve Vai. I've always loved playing that. For some reason, I can not play it for 3 years and then I can still remember it just because I think I hammered it.
Because you love it that much as well.
Yeah, but it's one of them. It will empty a room because nobody else wants to listen to it, but I love playing it. So
that's great.
You know, and that's one of the things as well as a musician. Probably why I don't do the gigging stuff, because I think it's because it means that much to me that I don't want it ruining by somebody saying, "Oh, I don't like that."
Yeah, I see what you mean.
You know what I mean? So that's that. Okay.
And next couple of ones. Would you consider a video about guitar gear, amps? Doing a video around the guitar piece?
Do you know what? I know nothing about guitar gear. I'm so bad. I'm terrible. I just it's like, oh, that sounds nice. That's that. You know, some people love the gear and they talk about amps. I've got no idea. No idea.
I've seen you got amps, haven't you? I've seen them.
Yeah. Plug it in. If it sounds good, I'm happy. You know, a lot of people think, you know, spend thousands of pounds on guitars and stuff. I've got some expensive guitars, but to me, they're no different from the cheaper ones. If I play them, they sound the same. And I know some people are purists and they're listening out for stuff and all that, but I can't tell the difference between an Epiphone Les Paul and a Gibson Les Paul on a record. I can't. And I think if Gibson are honest with you, they'll tell you the same thing, but that's my opinion.
Oh, is that a contentious opinion?
Yeah. And, that's going to set you all off, isn't it? You're going to tell me about pickups and everything else. But honestly, I saw there's a video on YouTube, somebody had a very expensive guitar. This guy, he stripped the entire thing down.
Yeah.
Had these things called tone woods, expensive woods. It were electric guitar. Then he put it between two workbenches and he got the same pickup at the same point with the strings, and two workbenches with the same strings on. Sounded exactly the same as his thing.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, and I'm all for that. I believe it. Obviously, some play better than others, but I've seen some expensive guitars, they don't play nice. Ooh, drop that. Drop the mic.
Right, last music-related question is Barry. What is our favourite music video of the 80s?
What's yours?
Barry's is Aha, Take On Me.
Great
which
video.
Is the comic thing,
I remember when that came out, like, how have they done that?
Yeah. Oh, I loved it. Now, I was thinking about this. Do you know, I loved those. I think it's Peter Gabriel with Sledgehammer.
Oh, what a video.
Do you remember?
Right, we're going around his head?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a roller
Gabriel.
coaster and stuff.
Amazing.
I loved it. It blew my mind, that.
It was stop motion, weren't it?
It blew my mind, yeah. Okay, how about you then?
Well, I can't walk on flags without wishing that one of them would light up as I walked on it. Billie Jean. Boom, boom. I can't
I've seen
not
you
do
do
it.
that. I've witnessed it, yeah.
I know, I can't walk on patio in back garden without, if no one's watching, boom,
You do you.
boom, and I have to walk.
You got that?
I have to walk to the same tempo as that. Down,
Yeah.
down. It looks like I might have had an accident and not made it back into the house in time, but I'm just running Billie Jean through my head. So there you go.
You love Billie Jean, don't you? Okay, right, full time. This is a bit about us, our workload, I guess, at the moment. Lynn Jones, Amanda and Stuart Davis ask, is full time our plan? Full time YouTubing our plan?
I think ultimately it is our plan. For a simple reason, it's not so that, you know, we can just sit around and just do a few videos and that, because I think if you've tried it, if you haven't tried it, you might be surprised at the
sheer volume of work.
You know, there's a lot to do, and it looks easy because you just walk around with your camera and you do that. And that bit, it can be easy. Mm-hmm. It can be easy, but then you've got distances to get round and do all you know, to get what you need to make a video, to think of stuff to do. So it's but it's enjoyable. But I think if we were full time, then we would be able to do bigger things. You know, you are tied to how many holidays you can have.
Yeah, I am.
And I run a business, so like I could not go in for 6 months, but I won't have a business when I got back. Yep. You know, and that's the reality of it. So you'll see other people that do this type of thing, and when they're full time, they get to go further. They get to do other places
for longer.
You know, I think we're quite envious of that, because there's a lot of things that we'd like to do that we simply can't at the minute. Mm-hmm. So that's
so true, isn't it? Yeah.
And I think that's why we'd want to go full time, just so that we could do more things.
We could plan things, better content potentially.
Yeah.
More details, more facts. But so that is definitely the goal. So we'll have to watch your space on that, won't we?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, a couple of people asking about my job. Mm-hmm. Cher Warren, Sandy Gray, John Lane, Julie Mansell, Roger Eaton. What do I do for a job? So I've said that I work in IT. I can't really talk about my job too much.
Oh. She'd have to. I think I have to cut that because I can't say that.
No, you can't. So my job, I work in a digital services department.
Do you know why she can't tell you? Yeah. Because nobody knows exactly what she does. And I don't think Claire knows what she does. So when you ask Claire, she tries her best to explain it, but she don't really know.
But we can't do a video about my day because I can't show you much about what I'm doing.
It's a bit blurred. I'm joking, by the way. She works very hard and she's very good at what she does. So, but yeah, you can't really go into it.
I can't really talk about it.
She's got clearance and all sorts of things.
Yeah, no.
And yeah.
I panicked when I met you, but it seemed to be okay. Only joking.
Clean. I've got an enhanced DBS check. Thank you very much.
Okay, right. So travelling around now. Okay, if you could live in any place that we visited in the UK, where would it be?
Ooh, what a great question. You?
Live. I'd like to live in the northeast or Scotland. Yeah.
Scotland's so beautiful, isn't it?
Amazing.
It's so beautiful and it's different. And just when we travel back from Scotland and into England, it changes.
You can see it.
Just the whole vibe of everything. But I mean, Scotland's just, I love nature and it's just amazing. People are amazing. People are amazing everywhere, aren't they? You know, they are. But I think Scotland, definitely. I love Pembrokeshire.
We enjoyed Pembrokeshire, didn't we?
I love Peak District around it. I like everywhere. I love North East. I think, you know, it's like when we did Hartlepool and all that. And
definitely I'd live in the North East.
I just think I'd live in North East because there's some lovely people.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah.
You know, I think they're kind of like, because we're from Yorkshire, everybody. They said that everybody's friendly in Yorkshire. There's some people that aren't, but you know, I think if you drop on a decent Yorkshire person, they'll talk to you, and you know, and they're kind, and if you're in need, they give you a shirt off your back, and you get that up in North East. I think it's these, you know, industrial towns where they've got like a community spirit, and I know it gets you know, things get things change as it goes on, but there's still that. I could sit and talk to anybody from Northeast.
Love it. I'd live there. Any more plans to travel in Europe?
Yes, it's just time.
Just time. I fancy an island.
Ireland, yeah. I fancy Spain. I fancy Germany, Austria. I want to go to Eagle's Nest.
We do want to go to Eagle's Nest, yeah.
I fancy even down to, I mean, we love Croatia.
Yeah.
I'd love to drive over there. So yeah, when we went to France first time in St. Christopher's, we weren't that bothered, but this second time we've loved it.
We really enjoyed it, yeah.
So,
we made the most of it, didn't we?
Yeah.
So we'll probably get on that Santander Northern Spain ferry then, won't we?
Yeah.
Probably do that,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think
So
so,
Paul
yeah.
asked that question.
Yeah.
Next one, are we going to get a bike trailer?
Yes, I'd love to. If we were going further afield, I think if we went full time, we'd have to.
To do videos for both channels, yeah.
Yeah, but that's how I'd sell it to you. It's just that I can get my biking fixed. I'm obsessed with it, and I have to get on a bike. If I don't get on one, then I'm not grumpy, but I like to. Oh no.
So yeah, I'm really happy with that though. We should do that because makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah. So yes. So when we're full time, we'll definitely do that. What is next? How about going to America or Australia?
Love to. We just got us doggies, so that's one thing. But we've thought about renting an RV and heading off into stuff, because one thing that does frustrate me a little bit about this country for both motorhoming and for biking is that you can't really go off the beaten track. Do you know what I mean? Whereas I think in other countries, you can. They've got a bit more wilderness where you can drive around. So, I mean, like, we watched Overland in Sofia, didn't we?
Yeah,
and the
it's
places
amazing.
that they got to and their adventure were fantastic, you know. So we would like to do, more of that stuff.
They took their dogs.
Yeah, they did, yeah. So I'm just making excuses.
Yeah. Having the luxury of a camper van, do you think you'd ever brave camping in a tent?
Camping in a tent, yeah, I definitely would. But you wouldn't.
No.
And I'll tell you why, because if I go for a walk, I don't want to walk around a manicured garden. I want to go out into nature. And I think it's important to do this. So I think a lot of us are lucky, aren't we, that we've got running taps and we've got heating when we want it, and we've got electric by clicking, a switch. And I think it does me a world of good to switch it all off and just go somewhere where there's just me. It'd be great if you came, but and just like rough it a little bit, just to ground you a bit, just to go, actually, there's all this nature around me, and you're striving to do all this stuff and to get all this stuff, but you don't need it.
I think I'm busy that day.
Anyway. I might put some inspiring music at the back of that, but you're not bothered, eh?
No. Okay. When we're ready to sell the motorhome, would we consider raffling it?
Yeah, raffle it now if you want. We've got a big damp patch, and then we'll give you a few quid back so that you can get it
But
fixed.
I would like a new motorhome, Andrew. We've talked about
would.
this, haven't we? I've actually seen the exact make and model that I'm after.
Yeah, well, they're very expensive. What you got? The thing is, like, we're buying a new motorhome, is that this motorhome, there's nothing wrong with it. There's a problem that's going to get sorted, and it's not a game changer, a deal breaker. And we're very lucky to have this motorhome.
Yeah. Oh,
right?
know this. Yeah.
And the thing is, if you want to go full time, if you buy a new motorhome, well, we've got to pay that motorhome off.
Oh, I don't be such a spell sport. Okay, right, next question. This is quite a big question because we've had Andy and Kathy from Leeds, Kevin and Jan, Gail Brown, Jane Hughes, Les Matthews, Jamie Launder, McDonald Cheevers, all asking who is our rude lady that I call her Judy.
I can't stand her.
You don't get on, you two, do you?
No.
Last question, Julie Brooks. Has the nomadic wizard got us yet? And would we watch if he did?
Who's the nomadic wizard for a start?
So that's a YouTube channel that does video taking the mickey out of YouTube channel. So he's done some famous YouTubers so far.
What? Okay. Who?
He's done the Roman Rodfords.
Well,
he's done...
to be fair, I don't think you want to go up against Steve, really, do you?
No. He's done Travel Beans, very big channel.
Okay.
Those Happy Days.
Right.
Pews on tour. But he hasn't done it. He hasn't done us.
And I'll tell you what, and that's another channel that I won't mess with. Definitely. Because them two will have you.
I'd love to meet Trisha. We've still not met each other yet.
You talk to Trisha a lot,
I
don't you?
love Trisha. She's great.
But we love Gareth as well. We
Yeah,
love
of
you as well,
course.
Gareth, because last time you said that, Gareth got upset.
I saw a picture of Gareth on a motorbike, actually, on Facebook.
Yeah, I know. He used to ride, didn't he?
A fast bike, yeah.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
didn't know that, yeah. So, anyway, so if he did a video on us,
Nomadic Wizard.
we'd be okay with that.
Not bothered. Have a pop. I'll get Dame Judy on him.
Oh,
Do you really want to go there? I don't think so. Yeah.
We'd watch it if he did, wouldn't we?
Yeah, it's just a bit. I think.
It's a bit of fun.
I think I do know what it is. It's just a bit of fun. They can cut a bit deep, but anyway, and that's that. This channel's not growing much anyway, so he needs to do something to get some more views in. How's about that, Nomadic Wizard? We started off all right, didn't we, kid? And then it started going downhill.
Are you going to cut that bit out?
No, I'm showing the gauntlet
You're
down.
bringing it on there, aren't
Bringing
you?
it on, yeah. Go on. Get on your little AI box and let's talk about my my teeth and chemical lips.
Would you do a responding
I
video?
don't know what I'd do, Claire. He'll have to find out.
Exciting. Okay.
It's just a bit of a laugh, isn't it? We can have a joke.
Oh, of course we can, yeah. Okay, so
Watch me get really offended. I cannot believe this.
Andrew, you don't get
I
offended.
don't get offended now.
So thank you to everybody that's bought a hoodie.
Yeah.
There's only a few left, handful left. If anybody wants to take a look, this colour, beautiful colour.
Yeah. But thanks so much for your questions. I've enjoyed doing that.
I have, yeah.
Hopefully you got to know us a little bit better. And yeah, watch this space because we are prepping to get back out in St. Chris. The only thing is that we've got to do a few more of these dark nights sat in here monitoring the heating situation.
It's quite
I just
warm,
daren't
isn't it?
leave it. Dare you?
No,
I
definitely
daren't
not.
leave it. Right, thank you so much. We shall see you next time. Hope you've enjoyed it. A bit different, but we're getting back out travelling. See you soon.
Goodbye.